There's a snap ring in the bottom. Well, I think it's time. Time to figure this out. We know there's lots of parts we can use off this engine, like most of them. So the kicker is, we got to pull the head off and see how bad the other cylinder bores, piston packs are damaged, so that we can yeah, swap it all over to the other block, if that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get started. Seems like a lot bigger job this time. Oh well, let's get to it. Let's get to it, to it. Don't just think about it, get to it. Leave that. For that matter, well no, I think I could almost leave that done up and pull the harness off down there, off the ECM. And maybe leave it plugged in up on this thing. But first I gotta pull.
Well, you can't because this, well, maybe you can. I don't know. Is that two separate plugs there or just one? Actually, I think you'd probably have to pull the top off.
The wires are connected, just unplugged. So the wires all stay with this aluminum thingamachinker.
Yeah, but I think you're going to have to take these out because even down there, I think, I don't know. Don't know.
It's just whether you take it off and leave this down here and then unhook that later, which is probably the thing.
I would say so. And then unhook it when you're ready to put it on that engine. Like as much stuff as you can, I would leave on here till you're ready to put it on there.
Yeah. Oops. When in doubt, take lots of photos. Been saving this for a rainy day, and it's raining today, so it's kind of perfect. That, and I don't want these engines tying up my shop all winter.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't.
Then there's only one thing to do.
Get at her.
Pretty much.
That was easy. Because I just have to pull those off. Pull these off. able to grab that other side?
What's holding? Oh, you've got wires hooked up here.
Oh, I missed an injector. Dinkus. Thought it was a 5-cylinder for a minute.
We'll have to remember these 2 head bolts this time.
Yeah. Well, and that's the kicker, eh? You learn eventually, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, whose motto is it? Learn by doing?
Learn to do by doing, 4-H motto.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't it? Well, it has to do with horses. Horsepower.
It's true. I wonder if I put it like that so it doesn't hurt the gasket.
It's like making a complete mess.
One front structure thingamajiggy hoochie-macoochie. I don't. Oh yeah. Undo that.
Metric crescent wrenches. I guess that's off.
Really, no.
It's not connected to the head. The easiest way to deal with these is
Okay, my battery died, but I pulled off one of the turbo pipes and look at this. It's broken. Is that gonna focus? Come on, there it goes. But yeah, this flange right here is broken. And it looks like it's been loose for a while. The only kicker is I think that would be putting pressure out, not sucking dirt in, but because the tube doesn't look terrible. But that's not good.
I don't want to come apart.
See, that's how it's supposed to look. There's an O-ring. And that one's good.
Is that one seized?
No. Well, twin turbos. Who thought they'd be a pain in the butt? Pretty much everybody that's ever dealt with them. Now we just have to undo the bolts on the bottom of that turbo ski and I should save that clamp over there too so I know what I have to buy.
Okay. There. There.
I undid the block.
Either one. Actually, take the bottom off and the hose comes
In theory. to be turned,
Well, I think,
because if it's turned up this way, but it's hitting my... Good Lord, that's a thing.
take it away, son.
Oh, because it's got the heat shield.
Yeah. Well, I thought that, but see, we can't get the manifold. Do you actually think those are going to come apart?
Really? Came off the last one.
Why don't we just leave it on the manifold?
Then when we pull the head off, we'll have to set the head on its side. We won't be able to set it on the ground because these are there.
Because which are there?
Well, the oil lines. Or we'll have to pull the oil lines off.
No, because you take the manifold off the head.
Oh! Oh, okay. Just take the whole exhaust manifold off.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yeah?
now do you remember how that all went together, came apart, went together?
Oh, yeah. Well, and then it makes me think if this engine thing does work out that I should put a single turbo conversion on it. Because probably selling these things would probably pay for a single turbo.
Yep. That's not that one. Oh, there you go. You had to make a liar out of me, didn't you?
Yeah, but this is only one. See, the good thing is there's YouTube videos to show you how to put it all back together. There's a YouTube channel called Inept 8, and he works on Cat engines and rebuilds the C13.
Oh yeah. Have to put them on speed dial.
Yeah. I think whoever did this put never sees on these.
Well, that's a good idea on a turbo.
Especially if you're under. Shit. Soft.
What's that? Just an O-ring.
Just a big fat O-ring.
Okay. Ready for the removal. This time we'll try taking all the holes.
Yeah. Good idea. Gather up.
And you know, I don't know what we were thinking, but like on this one, it's just obvious as can be. But that other one, of course, they were plugged up with dirt, eh?
Yeah. Well, it's just sometimes the way it goes.
Well, occasionally the dragon wins.
Do we need...
I think I tend to put this compressor back on, personally.
Yeah. I don't know that this is the right way to start. a hole in my shirt.
Oh.
This episode is sponsored by Shop Peterbilt Mike Apparel. There's only one king, and that's Peterbilt.
But who's the queen?
I was just thinking, I wonder if a person could unbolt the lifting eye off that one and bolt it onto here.
I don't know if it would fit. One way to find out.
Wouldn't that make life easier? Okay.
Maybe you just get two.
Got all the bolts out? Looks like it.
Think so?
Wonder if I should pull this thingy off.
Well, I don't know.
Just because it's kind of holding dirt.
It's not like it's difficult.
No. Come this way with it. There.
So that
Let's do it right this time.
we're going to take the head off, not rip it off.
Yeah. Let's take the head off. It actually probably pop right off because.
Well, yeah, seeing as how we got all the bolts out this time.
I've got a little chain here. A little cheater chain. Little cheater chain. If that works, I don't know. Or like, should I come in with the fork here and?
Well, no, because it's going to turn.
So I'll come in with the fork and use the cheater chain to wrap around it?
Yep. What we should do is just make this a little longer.
Yeah. I also, guys, I robbed one of the lifting points off that other head to make it easier. So I got a lifting point on each side, so I could probably use that to put the engine in if I can make an engine. And I'm not gonna hold my breath after all my luck with engines. A little cheater chain. Little cheater chain. If that works, I don't know. Or like, should I come in with the fork here and?
Well, no, because it's going to turn.
So I'll come in with the fork and use the cheater chain to wrap around it?
Yep. What we should do is just make this a little longer.
Yeah. I also, guys, I robbed one of the lifting points off that other head to make it easier. So I got a lifting point on each side, so I could probably use that to put the engine in if I can make an engine. And I'm not gonna hold my breath after all my luck with engines.
There's a good reason to stop with a sudden bang.
It's time to show you guys the proof in the pudding, or the pudding and the proof. Oh, just a minute. The other holes are,
Okay, now.
oh yeah. Ooh. So that would do it.
I've never seen a piston in there sideways.
That's the cam's got some wear. It's not bad. Well, it's not bad, I don't think. Well, of course, it's got high hours, so even when it was rebuilt, they probably wouldn't have done the rockers, but
Like this has actually more of a lip than this one does.
well, and that's a carbon lip.
Yeah, I know.
That one's got no lip. Well, no, it's got a lip there.
But still, I think there's 5 good holes. Like the pistons all look good.
Yeah.
Mind you, they all got diesel on them too. But
That one's got some carbon on it. That one's got carbon. That one's got a piston in it.
well, they all got pistons. That one, the piston's sideways.
I don't know that that's going to work. You're probably going to have to, we'll have to pull the pan off.
Oh yeah. I was just seeing if it's loose, that's all.
Well, it's definitely tight because it made that hole down there. Oh, crud. Crud. Oh yeah, there's like a ton of cross hatching there.
Mm-hmm.
I think all those look good, in my layman opinion. But I'll have to seek advice. Oh. Seek advice from the experts.
I would say they're good. I think we should pull a liner and piston, a good one out here, and run the home down it. Because those look good, I would say. I mean, what do I know?
Of course, who knows? Maybe I could just JB weld the hole in the block and just use this block still.
Well, you know, if you're stuck in the middle of the friggin' nowhere, you could take the piston out, the rod out,
Run it on 5.
run it on 5, and plug up the hole in the side somehow. If you were stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Depending what the crank is.
Well, unless it broke the crank. Which, who knows? Did it come up and hit the head?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't know. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, those all look really good. Well, that would have been because the coolant.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like the piston hit the head. But no, like they look good. And I'll bet you, well, I don't know. I was gonna say a bearing went away on this and broke the rod, but I don't. Without pulling the pan off, we'll never know.
Well, just pull the pan off, that's easy.
Yep.
The only hard part is I have to lift it up. But what I should almost do is make some blocks like that so that I could block it up and leave it up so I can...
Well, really, once you pull the pan off,
Well, I guess actually, yeah, once I pull the pan off, it could go back down.
and
As long as my...
like once you pull all 5 of the good ones out, it can lay on its side, it can do anything it wants.
Mm-hmm.
You pull the clutch off.
Yes, because that's heavy
Yeah.
and will be getting reused.
Yep. Probably should pull it off right now. There.
Flat wheel, that's much better. So this is the shrapnel. Shrapnel. Oh, interesting. There's a snap ring in the bottom. I wonder if a snap ring popped off and that's what did all this.
Yeah.
Is that a, oh no.
Like the rod is still hooked up.
I wonder if the piston went, or like if the wrist pin went out the side a bit and then hit the liner.
Grab the bottom of the liner.
Yeah. Well, there's more crudsies down there. Oh yeah, we did her good. We did her in good, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can see up there.
But the rod's still connected.
I wonder what the crank looks like.
Looks like a crank.
Like for ease of working on it, we know the block is toast, so we know everything has to come off of this block. So why don't we pull the stuff off the side? We'll pull the ECM, the starter and all that.
Well, the other thing,
And then flop it over on its side, because to pop these out, they've got fractured caps, and the last time I used a block of wood, but I don't want to use a block of wood on the fracture because I don't want it to fill up the holes with wood.
yeah.
And I'll just borrow a piston sucker from work.
Why don't we lay it on this side? Then we don't have to take anything off.
Well, we should have to take the oil housing off.
Not really. You don't need it for that one.
Yeah, I do, because that's broken, because it fell over on its side. So this is all broken on the other one.
Oh. Well, yeah, we can take it off then.
But if I take the stuff off this side and lay it on this side, then it's going to be easier to take that stuff off that I need.
Yeah, I know. All I'm thinking, and
Plus I have more room on this side.
all I'm thinking is not taking stuff off until we're ready to put it back on. Just so we know where it friggin' fits. You know what I mean? Vern?
I mean, I agree, but...
Well, that's a first.
Or like if I take the compressor off, just put the compressor on there.
Yeah. But see, it's also got another tank that the other one didn't. See, like this here. The other one doesn't have that, whatever it is.
Another bracket? Oh, this air thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the ECM for that matter, we just take it off here and put it right on there.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the starter.
Well,
The only thing is, I think what we should do is determine first, we're gonna build this one. Before we start putting stuff on it.
This is a test, and only a test.
Get some spray in there that.
Look, it's over there. Dad has a thingamajigger for honing cylinders. So we're curious on these ones full of mud, what it's like if we hone it. That's messy. Probably not good to get that on bearings though.
Well, it's a lubricant.
I suppose, eh?
Sorts. I mean, just for shits and giggles more than anything.
It is coming down out there like cats and dogs. This is why we have inside projects. She's raining. Raining a bunch. This is going to be the new block. That's what it looks like after owning it a little bit. Still looks like a dog's breakfast. But this cylinder we're going to reuse. We're just going to clean up the top of the piston. We're not going to hone it.
That one
actually, yeah, that one doesn't look bad. But compared to these ones look good. You can see the cross hatching.